Hi everybody. I can't see you all very well because of the sun, but hopefully you can see me. Just finished my gym. Now I'm waiting for Violet to get out of dance. Ah! Oops. Okay. Hopefully that sticks. And someone's dad is here. And someone's grandmother. Might be my own. Welcome in, everybody. I'm here to talk to your ghosties for you. I think this is my own ghosties talking to me. Like I always tell you guys, treat it like a telephone call with your ghostie. You're not going to just sit there and say nothing when you have summoned the heavens, right? I am the telephone. Here's the ghostie. There's you. I'm just the telephone. You got to do the talking, and I will do the responding for you. Madison is asking to hear from her nan. Tomorrow is her birthday. Yes, Madison, I will. What's your grandmother's name? By the way, these are all posted to YouTube after. These are not confidential, obviously. Madison, what's your grandmother's name, please? She says something like, oh, you're not working today, are you? Or she's saying that to somebody. She says, is your father working? Or is your father working? Or somebody's not working today, are they? She says. But here she is. Jean. Her son is not working, she says. Madison, is your dad her son? Or she's referring to her own son. Who is, do you know who that is? She's talking about a man who's been off work and can't, I don't know, he can't work. And so, like, somebody else has to pick up his slack or something? Okay, so it might be your uncle then. So basically, I think she's just saying, why aren't the men working? She says, that's too much work for the women. Why aren't the men working? So I would say she has an opinion on that. Now she's also talking about medical conditions. So if one or both of those men are taking medications for anything, she's referring to that. It looks like your brother, well, I don't know, I'll leave it up to you. Someone is taking medications, and she says, I'd stop taking those if I were you, okay? That's what she says. This is not my opinion. That's what she says. I'd stop taking those medications if I were you, she says. But she's talking to one of the men who aren't working. And she says, especially for your brother, that, yeah, I thought it was your brother about the medications. He's the younger. And he says, Nan says he shouldn't be home taking medications. He should be out dating, buying drinks for girls or something. Does he have a girlfriend? He said Nan thinks that he should be out, like, giving girls dinner, buying girls dinner, giving girls drinks. Look at these girls, and they're like bored. She says you should be out buying the girls drinks or something. Basically, I think she has an opinion on him, like, not working, and he should be out making money and out, like, buying drinks for girls. Jean. Oh, is he? That's why. So, okay. So, Jean, your grandson is actually sad because of his breakup. That's why he's going through this rough time. I think she would say something like, get back out there. Yeah, look. There she is. She says, like, go get him, Tiger. Like, she's like, get back out there, Tiger. What would you like to say to Madison? Tony the Tiger? He might have liked Frosted Flakes when he was a kid or something. She's really focused on the fact that men should be working, okay? That's her opinion. What about for Madison? Nan, what do you want to say to Madison? So, Madison, do you live with a man, Madison? How old are you? Like, give me your age. Like, are you a teenager? Are you an adult? It's Jean. She's challenging. She got opinions too. Okay. Do you have a boyfriend, or do you live with anybody, or what? She says she's just really stuck on this one topic, okay? She says they're never going to win the game if they don't play the game. All right. She says, like, your boyfriend better be taking care of you, and, like, she really is just disappointed in the man. She says you can't win. Like, she says you miss all the shots you don't take. She says you cannot get the trophy if you don't spin the wheel. That kind of attitude. Jean, what do you want to say to Madison personally? Leave the boys alone now. You said enough to the boys. Give Madison a message. She misses you, Madison. She misses taking care of you, and she does talk to you. She does, like, send you little whispers. Whenever you get those tingles and those little, like, your ears probably ring and rush and stuff. And listen, Jean is a funny ghostie. She is tormenting me. Yeah, that's her, Madison. She is present for you, so you can talk to her whenever you want. I think there are other ghosties coming in around your grandmother who are a bit more tricky or something. I think there's probably an uncle who's passed, or a cousin or something like that as well. I think someone belonged to your grandmother, passed when they were young, and you might not even know that person. It might have been her brother or some young man who was connected to her, and she and this young man, in heaven, they kind of like play, they get on sassy with each other. They get on bad or something. Okay, Jean, thanks for coming in. I'll close her out. Okay, Madison. The sun. She's like, you are my sunshine. That kind of thing. Your brother passed away? Do you have a brother who has passed away? Like, how old? This was not a child. It was a young man. Who's your brother? Tell me about your brother. Okay. Yes, I would say yes, that definitely was him. And they kind of like get on bad together. They just like joke around and play around and stuff. So you can be sure that they're together. Okay? Okay. Thanks, Madison. Guys, I see all your requests. I'm so sorry that I had to skip a lot of you. I'm just going to take who stands out to me next. Or if anybody if any of the ghosties kind of dominate, then I'll take them. You're welcome, my sweet. Vanessa Nelson. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for Vanessa's dad, Nelson. Vanessa, are you still here? There was a dad who, first when I turned on my video, there was a dad who was trying to come through. So I'm gonna see if that was him for you. Nelson, your daughter Vanessa is here, please. Holly, you comment on my video again when I'm done with Vanessa, and I'll try to hear from your pop as well. Vanessa's dad, Nelson. If Vanessa is still here, Vanessa, can you just leave me a comment if you're still here? Vanessa? Is Vanessa still here? Or is Holly still here? Hi, Vanessa. Okay, let me see if I can get your dad, Nelson. So, Vanessa, make sure you converse in the comments there, okay? I know the connection can be slow, but they do get, like the ghosties do get pretty impatient if they have to wait. Nelson? Hello, Nelson. Yeah, oh my God, he's so sweet. He came in right away. He came in first also. He was talking about how much he loves food and he loved to cook, or he loves somebody else's cooking. He's still, Vanessa, he sticks around you guys in the kitchen or at like meal times, because he really he loved family meals, he loved cooking, he loved eating together, those types of things. Vanessa, do you have a brother? He actually misses food. As a ghostie, he misses food. Nelson, do you know that you can do whatever you want? you can like ghostie eat. he maybe doesn't know that. Vanessa, has he been passed for a long time? Or what? He misses you too. So Vanessa, I threw a whole bunch of questions at you and I don't see any answers. Tell me, do you have a brother? How long has your father been passed? So your dad's talking about your brother, just like acknowledging him. Your brother and his friends as well. I think I see little friends around your brother, companions or something. And then what was the other question I asked you? How long has your dad been passed? Now, there's something unexpected happening. Oh, has he? Okay. So maybe I was just getting a sense that like he misses eating food. So if he's been passed for a long time, maybe he's just like lost the memory of it or something like that. If you and your brother and your family, if you ever get together for family meals, if you would just say a blessing or something and mention your dad's name, I think he'd really appreciate that. He's talking about food and how much he misses it. And it's more about the company. So, yeah, take that advice, please. Say a blessing for your dad whenever you all are together eating. Now there's something unexpected happening. Is this past, present, or future, Nelson? He's going to break a dish next time you get together. Next time you all are together and eating together, a dish will get broken. And you will know that he is present. Okay, Vanessa, do you have any questions for your dad? And next, I'm going to talk to Holly's pop if Holly's still waiting. Vanessa, do you have any questions? He's showing me child, Vanessa. I can't wait for a long time for you guys to respond because there's so many people here. So I can't keep waiting. But he's talking about a child, Vanessa. A child about that will probably be the person who will break a dish. Okay, Holly. Holly's pop. Peter. Did you say Peter Corcoran, Holly? Okay, Vanessa. Nelson, Vanessa wants you to know that she misses you. He also misses you. He showed me you. He showed me a picture of you reversed, like upside down. You were called the Knight of Pentacles. And you were, he said he misses his girl. He misses Vanessa, he said. Yes. What happened on Father's Day last year? Did he, if a dish got broken, then that was definitely him. But yeah, if you think it was him, then it was him. You guys don't have to question that stuff. Peter. Holly is here for Peter Corcoran. Peter, please. Holly, your pop is saying, how come you never go out anywhere anymore? Because he says you used to be such a social little girl, and you used to be out and about and playing with your friends, he says. He's calling it playing with your friends. And he says, how come you don't go anywhere anymore? He says you have too much to do all the time, like with the kids. They make such a mess, he says. Those youngsters make such a mess in your house, and you're always picking up sticks. That's what your papa's saying to you. He says, I sees you always picking up them sticks. Them youngsters are always making such a mess. And so you don't have time to be like playing with your friends anymore like you used to. That's what Pap says. But he says children are a gift. He's saying, like, don't get me wrong, they're a gift. Enjoy your time with your children, and they grow up too fast and all that kind of stuff. But he says Holly needs to get out of the house. Holly needs to go out for walks. Do you walk, Holly? If you do go for walks, then good. Pop's like, good if you're getting out of the house. But I see you needing to go on like a walking trail to get in some nature. Like, get out among the trees, get out on a trail somewhere. And that's what Pop says. You got to get out. Oh gosh, Holly, do you have nightmares? Who has the old hag coming in? Somebody. Is this you or somebody connected to you who gets the old hag? Good. That's perfect. So this might be your mom, if it's not you, who gets the nightmares. You don't? All right. Ask your mom, or like if she hasn't yet, it might be coming. When that occurs, the spirit realm does need to tell you something. What needs to be said, like Pop needs to provide some information here, probably to your mother though, not to you. Yeah, there's some kind of dynamic happening in your mom's life. Now, I won't be able to get too much information on this because I don't really read for people who aren't here. So I'm not, like, I don't have your mom's permission to go into this. But her dreams, if it hasn't happened yet, it will. And her nightmares are trying to, like, ring an alarm for her. Like, there's some kind of dynamic, and I see people I see men who are either working on her house or doing some tasks for her. Or these might be friends of hers or relatives of hers that Pop is trying to like tell her something about it. Now, don't take that to be like ominous. It's probably not like anything catastrophic, but she needs to like be aware or like consider the dynamics she has going on with some male people. Looks like probably just her brothers or relatives or something like that, or people who are doing some tasks for her. So just let her know that there's something, you know, in her energy that Pop is trying to tell her about. Okay, Holly? Hopefully that helps somewhat. I'm thinking this is her brothers, if she has any, or masculine relatives. And anything else for Holly there, Pop? Yeah, somebody's like losing out or not doing it right. Not doing it right. Now, this could be as simple as if your mother, I don't know if your mother has brothers. If, say, this is an example. If your mother has a brother and he's repairing the step for her, Pop would say he's doing it wrong. I need to tell him how to do it. That's one example of what the spirit realm can be trying to bring to your attention. We often think that it's some big, you know, big deal. Okay. You can bring it up to her. She does have brothers. So I would say there's some family dynamic there that Pap kind of wants to stick his nose into. All right. And in closing, Holly? Yeah, this is the brothers. It is her brothers that he's talking about. Holly, do you have any questions for your Pap? Wheel of Fortune coming out for your mom. Which means that things will work in her favor. I feel like your mom needs to be like the boss of the family. It feels like she's actually like Lady Luck, he's calling her. So she should like be the one to like lead the show or something. Do you feel okay with that, Holly? Anything lingering for you? Oh, this is nice, Holly. This is you. Look. Go out for your walk. Or go ride your bike. He would tell you to go ride your bike because he's thinking of you at an age where you used to go out and play with your friends and go out and ride your bike. So he says, go out, ride your bike, go out for your walk. That's good. He knows. I would say the next time you and your mom go on a walk, I would say he's going to be eavesdropping. He feels like he wants to stick his nose in stuff. So I would say he will be eavesdropping, and I would say you and your mom are going to have this feeling of like, what's Pap trying to tell us? Thank you, Peter. You can talk to him anyway, Holly. You don't need me. You can always talk to him. You and your mom, whatever you guys want to say to your Pap, he's always listening. Hi, Patsy. Patsy is here asking for Randy. Patsy, is that your husband? He doesn't like these cards. I'm going to get him different cards. He doesn't like the sun either. It's kind of shining in his eyes or something. And he doesn't like the pictures. That's sweet, Holly. It's very cute sometimes. The way the ghosties talk to us, it can be very sweet. Oh, he's kind of bringing a tear to my eye. He just remembers you, Holly, out riding your bike, play with your friends. It's really sweet, actually. Patsy, how old was your husband when he passed? Randy. I'm almost done here, guys. Violet's going to be out any minute. Randy says, oh, Patsy, did I speak to Randy before? Because I was about to say, Randy says hello to you and your sister. So, are you Gail's sister? Have I spoken to you guys before? Because if so, that's hilarious. That's nice, Holly. Okay. Here's you and Gail. That's funny. This man is telling me, say hi to her and her sister. And I just clued in that I actually spoke to you and your sister before. He says goodbye to both of them. Like, something about a hidden goodbye or a sneaky goodbye, though. He left something for you guys, like some kind of little trinket somewhere that he wants you to find. He's saying like it was a sneaky goodbye. Yep. Yep. He said, I love you even though I'm past. He said, I love you even in my sleep, kind of thing. He says, you're still my soulmate, Patsy. Even though I'm passed on, you're still my soulmate. But he left a trinket somewhere. And he wants you and your sister to, like, find it together, because it's going to be, like, for both of you in some way. I don't know if he'll give me, like, what it is. I do see some kind of jar. Like a jar or a jewelry box or something. Have you found anything, Patsy? When you and Gail were together, did you find some kind of little item from him? There's something somewhere in a trinket box. In a sewing kit, do you sew? There's some kind of little container that has, like, either buttons or sewing things or jewelry box. Like, trinkets all kind of look the same to me, but he wants you to know that he left you a little token of his love. Gail is a little bit psychic, so she may actually know where it is, and maybe that's why he's bringing her into it. I would say ask Gail if she, like, closes her eyes and has a vision of anything. Yeah, and he says, like, I just wanted to do something. He says, I just wanted to do something for you to show that I love you. Okay, Patsy? Do you have any questions for Randy? My daughter's going to be out any minute, so I'll kind of, like, close him out. But if you have any questions, you can let me know. He says they're never going to find it. He says the two of them, they're never going to find that. He says you're going to need a man's help to find it. That's what he says. I'll leave him right there. He says you better get a man to help you. I'm sure he's just teasing. Is he with his mom and dad? Okay, let me ask. There's a lot of sadness around his dad, specifically. Randy, are you with your mom and dad? How would you like to respond to that question? 8 of Hearts means goodbye. 3 of Wands means window. They are the ones who, now this is about the trinket. His parents are the ones who, like, pulled him through the goodbye window, if that makes sense. But his dad was very sad that he died. Like, I feel like Randy's dad saw Randy passing and was like, what on earth? Like, it was too early and stuff. But they did meet him at, like, the gates, as we would describe it. The 3 of Wands is like this window or this portal. And he's calling it the goodbye window. And his parents met him there. But his dad was really sad. Hi, Violet. But they are together. And his dad said to you that you were like his daughter. So he felt really sad for you. Okay? I have to go now, my lovies. I will see you all next week. Shine bright.